Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from Animal Kingdom. Today we are at this counter here, Booking Curiosity Centre Animal Tours, because today I have a Wild Africa trek at Animal Kingdom. I'm not even sure what I can take footage of, but if this vlog will exist, this is why I've taken this intro. It starts at 8:45 today. You can see people are lining up for the safari already. So from my understanding, this is a 3-hour tour. It has a lunch in the middle and it shows you some behind the scenes. We get to go across that rickety bridge with a harness. I have to sign a waiver, and of course they provide us some food, and included in the service is, I believe, a refill water bottle and of course a magic pass, which will have your photos on it. That there is a photographer that's going to be taking photos of us all day. So of course, if this vlog will exist, I will insert those at some point, and I'm looking forward to taking you guys along, and I'll check in with you guys shortly. I just want to give you a little bit of an update as to what has happened so far. I have signed a waiver form. They said I need to be between 45 and some £100. They are going to weigh me. I had to be over 40 inches and over 8 years old. The tour is full this morning. I'm on the 8:45 tour, and there's 12 or 13 of us or 14 of us. And it's a 3-hour tour. There is a restroom break 2 hours in. We will be climbing a rope bridge. There will be attaching a harness. There will be a water bottle. And what else did she say to me? They obviously ask you questions like if you're expecting a child, or if you have any allergies, because obviously they give you food in the tour, if you have any mobility issues, and they explained that roughly 2 hours into the tour will be our meal and restroom break. And they said today should be good weather and we should be looking forward to it, so I will catch up with you guys very shortly. I am suited and booted, harnessed. Here's my water bottle. They've given me a phone strap, a listening device so I can hear everything. I look like a mess, but it's fine. We're at Disney. Going to see how this goes, and I'll keep you guys on the page. They've attached the harness on me. It's nice. My name's on there as well, and I'm very looking forward to this. I'm so excited. We're going to Gorilla Falls. We're just going to be cutting through half of it, and I'm going to show you around in a second.
These are a pretty cool habitat.
Jeff, look, it's the yellowback doika. Do I get 50 points? Do I get 50 points? It's the yellowback doika.
We have an okapi over here.
And an okapi.
Really tall, has like super striped.
There he is. Jeff, I should get 50 points.
What's that?
This really great guy with these really on his back. Yellowback guy. It is not every day. I see your
We're walking through the tour, going behind the tour, behind the safari.
big attraction that has been out right now. Let's see the truck passing us by as we head on our tour.
Twin day, the Swahili word for let's go. Here we go. I'm so excited. Obviously, I have no gimbal, guys, so the video is going to be shaky. Wow, if I was to do the whole safari, it would actually take someone 2 weeks to see the whole thing. That's how big it is. But when you're on the ride, it's 22 minutes. Interesting. We're about to meet Shayna, who is a hippo keeper. Oh my god, I'm nervous now. This is so exciting. Oh my god. Oh my god.
That'll give you more room on that side.
Oh my god. They're about to be fed, guys. Oh, here they come. Oh, hello. Wow.
one's Henry. One of Henry's favorite foods is acorn squash. So they can open their mouths and almost an entire freeze. And with their mouths completely open, they'll kind of mouth touch with each other, fighting. So that's what all those teeth are for.
So she said one is Hans, one is Henry.
And they're self-sharpening teeth, so every time they open and close their mouth, the inside of those teeth get very, very sharp. The cavity in his
Oh, he had a
incisor, he has one of those
cavity.
big incisors. We have a veterinary dentist that comes to our facility twice a year from the University of Georgia.
So they're father and
Rhino
son.
and big mammal teeth. So that cavity went all the way to the gum line, so we extracted that tooth. So they're actually trained for tough trims. They will open and hold their mouth open, and we can go in and file any sharp edges of teeth that are too sharp, uneven wear, or any soreness in their mouth. We also just saw off inches of those teeth at a time. We'll just take breaks, give them food, and go right back to cutting. Even when their mouths are completely open, they can still see directly in front of their face.
He's waiting. He's waiting for some food.
But they can move each eye individually, so they have excellent peripheral vision. Their only blind spots are like their own front feet and directly behind them.
Wow.
So you'll see our girls, and when he opens his mouth all the way, take a look at his eyes. You can still see his eyes straight open. Hans, big open.
Wow.
Good boy. So as I said, their skin is 2 inches thick. So when we
Swahili today, so the way that we say thank you in Swahili is Asante Sana. So everyone give a big Asante Sana to Shayna.
Asante Sana. Thank you. Wow, this hippo feeding was amazing. Let's keep going on this tour.
Cavities in their teeth. We watch how they're eating. You guys watched our show on Disney Plus called The Magic of Disney's Animal Kingdom. Some of you guys who watched that might know on season 2, we actually found out that one of our hippos in our next river system we're going to go see, she wasn't quite eating right. She wasn't opening her mouth quite as much. She wasn't chomping down on her food like she was supposed to. So that's how we knew that she was having some tooth trouble. So we'll look inside of their mouth as they open up their mouth for us. Another training behavior that we do. Make sure their mouths are wide open so we can see inside of those things. So any training that we do for them is all for their own medical care. And as you guys saw today, it is completely voluntary. We really value our animals' choice. And so we give them a choice if they want to come over. And usually they do because they know snacks are waiting for them.
So we're going to cross that bridge. Oh my god, I'm nervous. Ah, screaming. Oh my god, the bridge of death. Here I go. I'm excited. I'm actually excited and nervous at the same time. Is that possible? Here we go. Oh my god. Wow. Oh my god.
don't stare at me the whole way
I'm scared, I'm scared, I'm scared. Oh my god.
Now we do like
Oh my god. Wow. This is a joke. Wow. No one look down. Don't look down, guys. Do not look down. I'm looking down. Screaming. Screaming. This is so much fun. There's a crocodile underneath me. Guys, this footage is going to be wonky, but there is a crocodile underneath me. Oh my god. Oh my god, I'm scared. Guys, can you see the crocodile underneath me? Oh my god. Don't do this at home, kids. Don't do this at home. This is so much fun though. I'm having a fun time. To show you some more people coming through. So I was just here at the bridge and I just crossed that, and you can see just there are some crocodiles in the water. Oh my god, that was so fun. That was so exhilarating. I absolutely was bricking it, but it was fun and I'm so glad I did it. And I think we're going to get a closer look to those crocodiles now as well. As you can see, the safari is just stopped there and we have our people just going across this bridge. It was absolutely amazing. There is a crocodile in the water right there, swimming towards us. He knows it's feeding. Oh my god, we're going to go see the crocodiles now. Oh my god. Wow. Definitely not. Wow. This is so cool. Now we're going to head to the safaris now, which is slightly different to the normal safari. We have a driver, and then we're going to have our meal, which I'll show you guys shortly. Here we go. We're going to go on our tour now, which looks like a completely different truck to the other ones. How interesting is this going to be?
Over here, we don't want them to end up as lunch over there, right? So all the animals that live over here on this side, whenever we get to them, we're driving right ahead. Oh, they're all right there. Yeah, we'll head that way. But all the animals on this side are all cook stock. There's a couple of things to cook stock. One, I probably love them, but we want to be sure that they have their own space and we feed them what they need, right? We do have our sable antelope hanging out right over here. They are.
But as the trucks keep on backing up, somebody's going to be sitting right next to that mailbox tree.
Oh, that's true.
They've only got so many facts to say about a mailbox tree. So.
They're going to keep going on forever.
Just holding up the road.
Talk about the giraffes and the zebra and the springbok right up ahead of us on a giraffe and spray painted it, took it off. It's like very perfect lines there. Now there are two other species of giraffe kind of in between with the shape patterns and freeformness called northern and southern giraffe, but there are 4 different species of giraffe there. 2 of them we can find here in Italy. Remember the zebra that we saw earlier, right as we were starting our trail off of Gorilla Falls? There was some zebra back where we were learning. 3 species of zebra here then as well. We have the Harvey Mountain over here at the park, and over at the Animal Kingdom Lodge you can find the Alright, this is Lily. Oh, so
Hi, Lily.
Julia, she was about to go in, try to get that treat. Oh, she's trying to go. Mac, he just turned 42 last week. His birthday was on St. Patrick's Day. He had a fun birthday. But he is kind of our leader of our bachelor group. He's the old man trying to teach these little teenage boys how to be proper elephants. Our 2 teenagers are in their early teens. One's like a couple years older than the other, but they are definitely learning their place in the elephant world, and it is Mac's job to put them in their place in the elephant world. He's taught them how to spar, how to stand up, right? But then he's also taught them how to properly date our ladies running around here.
Oh, they're having a fight.
Yeah, so all playing. This is how they play together all day.
I'm just going to show you guys around quickly. Look at the safari, isn't it beautiful? And you can see all the animals from this podium. How amazing does that look? You've got the elephants just over there and the flamingos, and of course we've got this action going on just over here as well. They also have our lunch ready, so I'm going to show you some of that, what it looks like. Wow. Just amazing.
I'll start with that section first, kind of explaining what's in there. Now, Northern Africa was the hub of the spice trade. And so lots of different spices and flavors have gone through the continent of Africa. Food that they have. It's kind of multicultural food, and we've got that reflected here as well. Now, Dendrobium orchid in the top portion of your tin, it is edible, so if you are feeling adventurous today and want to eat a flower, you can. Right next to the flower, you're going to find some garlic and hummus. Hummus is a big staple food in lots of cultures over there. They eat hummus and pita bread and lots of different countries over there. So we've got that for you. We also have some prosciutto and mozzarella cheese pearls. Do you remember I said if you go on your own safari journey, you'll have dried meats and smoked cheeses? We have given you some prosciutto and mozzarella cheese pearls as homage to that. We also gave you guys a olive and pickle salad. Olives are a staple food item in that part of the world because they grow really well in dry, arid regions. So usually you would find olives in some way, shape, or form inside of some of their dishes. So we've given you that. Let's see, you also had a wrap package in the top portion of your tin. That wrap package is your granola bar brownie. It's your dessert for the day, so it's really delicious. And then you also had a bamboo spoon in the top portion of your tin. So if you don't want these things to be finger foods, you can definitely dig in with that. Moving on to the bottom portion of your tin, though, you got a couple different things down there. You do have a mixed fruit salad, so really nice and refreshing after hiking through the woods today. You also have some tandoori shrimp. Tandoor is a specific style of cooking. The tandoor oven is like when you would cook pita or naan bread in. And they usually cook lots of meats in there as well. They season it with a tandoor seasoning. That's what we've seasoned your shrimp with today. And your shrimp is sitting on a bed of kachambari salad. So it's a tomato, cucumber, and onion-based salad. And it's also the salad they would usually have in Kenya during the holidays. Also next to that, you're going to find some chicken wraps. They are chicken wraps with harissa aioli. Harissa is another traditional blend of spices that we would put inside your wraps.
That garlic aioli is exquisite. So I believe all this food is from Tiffin's and maybe Boma, but I'll ask them to reconfirm. This is like a garlic aioli. I've just had that pita bread. It's lovely and soft. I'm going to try the rest of this food and I will tell you about the prices at the end and go through this meal with you. Okay. Everything I've eaten so far is absolutely delicious, including this wrap. It's absolutely so tasty. I believe it's harissa. It's cold, but it's lovely. Nice little mini-sized wraps. Finger food for sure. These mozzarella pearls are lovely. I haven't had the prosciutto just yet, or the olives, but all that shrimp. I'm going to try everything and let you know how it is. But I'm letting you know as I eat it so that the review is as accurate as it can be. Definitely 10 out of 10 would recommend. Okay. This tandoori shrimp is absolutely delicious. It's very refreshing. It's got like lime or lemon. Very fresh, very flavorful. Now obviously I am Indian, so when they say tandoori I expect a certain way, but for what it is absolutely scrumptious. It's close to authentic. Okay, another update. That salad, the fruit concoction was really delicious. It was like watermelons, papayas, pineapples, really nice, fresh. I'm gonna leave the prosciutto because I just don't fancy it, but this olive situation is nice. Some of them are more saltier than the others, but overall this meal was incredible. It comes with the price of the ticket, and of course they've given us this thing here, a granola bar, which they said is like our dessert for today. I'm going to be enjoying that a bit later on, just to show you what it looks like. I'm going to try that later on. And the pog juice, I have been missing out, guys. I have been missing out. I've been born today. Clearly I have not lived till I've had this. This is the most delicious thing I've ever eaten in my life. It's like a gooey chocolate chip cookie bar, but it's got a cinnamony, maple syrupy. It tastes like a cinnamon roll, but in a flapjack kind of consistency. Granola bar. It was so good. I need to ask for more if I'm allowed any more. So good, so good. Look at this view from this place that we're having food. Wow, absolutely incredible. Look at this lovely little fella here. Let's move over here just ever so slightly so we can see him. So sweet. Look at that. This is one of the best views I've ever seen. Yeah, they
boys that stick with the girls, and they stick with their girls, their ladies. And then we have a group of boys. It's kind of funny to watch them out here.
Look, the elephant's
boy
just
comes
there.
over,
Can you
two
see?
girls, the other two boys are chasing.
So I can see that some of them have stripes.
Yeah. So, good observation. So there are subspecies, little categories of wildebeest. In the zoo world, we kind of made it oopsie, and this was like, don't walk over those.
Because we want to make sure that all the animals stay and eye on them and take care of them if they're roaming around. All of Kilimanjaro Safaris is 110 acres, which, to put that into perspective, it's larger than all of Magic Kingdom is.
Wow.
So imagine if we have our animals just roam around here and our keepers need to find one to... I know, these look like these guys are, some of them are scratching their heads for tactile animals who like to rub up against different things. So we have different trees, different logs out here, different tall grasses for them to rub up against. But also they will use all these things to actually shape their horn. Their horn is like kerosene. Anybody know anything else? Same thing for these guys. They will get their horns wet and then they'll start to rub their horn on everything. So if you look at all the trees and the logs, you might see some mud on the side of some of these trees. So we actually have 3 female ostriches that hang out here.
Wow.
They're all named after Muppets characters. We got a Fozzie, a Rizzo, and a Bunsen.
He looks funny.
He's a guy.
He's smiling for the camera.
These ladies. But it looks like Amari might have found something up there. I don't know if she's got a little puzzle feed or something up there. Looks like she's munching down on something. Sometimes these,
Yes.
yeah, so these ladies are actually named after Virginia characters. They're named Penelope, Eloise, and Daphne.
Oh my gosh.
They're not named by us. They have ladders around, they can climb on the roof, all things like that. But this is made to look like a warden's post, something that might protect a reserve. My favorite part about this habitat is actually the yellow box that's sitting right there. Anybody know what that yellow box is representing?
Food.
A lot of people think it's
Also, before I forget, the Wild Africa Safari Trek was $220 with tax. It was a 3-hour tour with a respite and a food stop, roughly 2 hours in, very active. I would say not for someone who has a bit of mobility issues, but definitely a once in a lifetime experience, and I think I would go again whenever I next return, just to give you an idea. So I really enjoyed it, and I hope that you found this really helpful. Lots of love, and Winnie has. Bye.